Hello, my name is Will, and today I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know about The Martian, the new film by Sir Ridley Scott. The director himself and his cast gave an exclusive interview in London, especially for Bureau 24/7. What's it like being in an open space? Could you tell me what was it?
It was pretty cool. That last sequence, most of the film is practical sets. They built all the sets. But that last sequence of the film was green screen. But it did mean I was on wires way up there, maybe 3 stories high. I don't know how tall these things were, sound stages, and being swung around. It was pretty exciting and a little scary.
This will come as quite a shock to my crewmates. And to NASA. And to the entire world. But I'm still alive. Surprise.
Yeah, I mean, we have our own relationship to Mars, right? Yeah, but at the same time, I felt like this felt more kind of grounded in science. I think the purpose of this was to try to make it feel like it was completely grounded in science, and so it felt different from those science fiction movies.
They're very educational, those movies. You did Elysium, now you did this one, and I mean, do your daughters, do they learn science by their dad's films?
They haven't seen any of these films, no. But maybe they will someday. But this one, look, this one is the first time I met the writer, he said it was a love letter to science, this movie, and I feel that that's true. I feel like it really is a celebration of really smart people coming together and solving problems, and it's very uplifting.
Interstellar was really big last year. How would you compare the two films?
I think they're very different films. Interstellar is one of my favorite movies I've ever made, and I also love The Martian, but for me they're completely different films because my character in Interstellar never leaves the Earth. It's a spoiler, so I hope everyone's seen the film as I say this. But and in this film, my character actually never goes to Earth. So to me, they were very different.
Despite the action taking place on Mars, for obvious reasons the movie had to be shot on our own planet. Sir Ridley found some stunning landscapes in Jordan, which he turned into an alien world.
Of shooting Wadi Rum, I knew Wadi Rum existed. I'd shot there twice before. And Lean had shot there for Lawrence of Arabia in Wadi Rum. That's how I first saw it. I went, wow, where's that? And I found it was in Jordan. Then I used it for landing in Prometheus 1, and then I used it for some aerial views in Exodus for showing the Sinai Desert. And then I thought I'd better go back then shoot on the ground this time. But you can't just leave the sky as it is, because Mars' sky is kind of copper, and there's no atmosphere. But what there is there's dust stratus. And so what you see is I put dust stratus up there. That's dust floating. Yeah. It works great.
Those guys just made one of the most anticipated sci-fi movies of the year, but would they go into space if they had the chance themselves?
No, I got the best job. I go anywhere I want. I go into the 18th century, the 17th century. I've been to Mars already. Doing that.
And I know space tourism is really popular these days. Is this something you would consider doing?
Well, I'm excited that we're heading into the direction. There will be people on Mars in our lifetime. That's really cool. But, I can't bring my dog to space.
That's a letdown.
And my family, I don't want to say goodbye to people. There's too much here.
Matt Damon is one of the busiest actors in Hollywood, having 3 to 4 movies in development at a time. This particular interview was recorded after midnight, when the actor finally had time for a TV studio, right after his London premiere of The Martian, and before Matt was going to do a night shoot for a new Jason Bourne movie.
It's really, really fun, and I'm really lucky to be able to do it. And I need the movies I need people to go see the movies so that I can keep doing it. And this is a part of that. And so when they say, all right, you're going to shoot all night, and then you're going to fly there, and you're going to do these interviews, and then you're going to go back and work again. And I'm like, well, when in those 48 hours am I going to sleep,
On the plane, probably.
On the plane, yeah, literally. But it's worth it. It's totally worth it. I get to make movies. And Paul Greengrass, we're making the new Bourne movie right now. we were on the set last night, and it was like 3 or 4 in the morning, and we're in the Canary Islands, you know, and it's dead quiet. Everybody in the neighborhood we're shooting in is asleep, and it's our movie crew, and we're out there with our lights and our camera, and he just comes up and goes, "Isn't making movies great?" You know, and it's true, and it's like you know, the older we get, the more we kind of smell the roses and say, like, it's a wonderful thing to do with your life.
If you like my videos and would like to stay up to date with my latest interviews and reviews, please subscribe to my channel, and I promise I'll bring something very exciting very soon.
Good. It went
Yeah.
well. Yeah, it was good.
Did you start drinking wine then?
He gave us champagne.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Can I get a cheers with you?
Absolutely. Cheers.
Thank you.